Welcome to Fresh Start. I'm Mary Beth, and today our recipes are all about sweets and treats. So some of my favorite recipes have a lot of chocolate and a lot of strawberries. So I wanted to share one of my most favorite, which is chocolate chip cookie dough. But I make it with chickpeas, so you're getting tons of protein without all the yucky stuff. So you're gonna start with this cookie dough hummus. It sounds kind of gross at first. My son thought it was going to be horrible, but he ended up loving it. You just take some chickpeas, and who would have thought chickpeas could taste like cookie dough? So this is about, if you bought by the can, it would be 2 cans, and you rinse and drain. And you just pour them into your food processor. And remember, chickpeas are so full of protein and fiber. So you're going to get it's very filling. So I think you'll really enjoy this hummus. All right, the next thing I normally put is chocolate chips. These chocolate chips are made with raw cacao. Raw cacao is the superstar of chocolate. So there's no extra fat, extra sugars. So a lot of people don't know that. When you get milk chocolate, you're getting the fats, you're getting tons of sugar that your body does not know how to metabolize. So with the raw cacao, it's full of micronutrients and antioxidants that are really, really good for you. So I'm going to pour about half a cup of chocolate chips, and you can get these at the local grocery store here in McMinnville, and they're in the gluten-free aisle. So you won't find them in the, like where the cakes and the nuts are, or other chocolate chips. They will only be in the gluten-free aisle. And this is what the package looks like. If you do, go and get them. All right, the next thing you're going to use is some peanut butter, but I love almond butter. And again, almond butter is full of antioxidants and all types of fiber, omega-3s. So I use a pretty good amount here. So I'm going to say about half a cup of almond butter or peanut butter, just whatever you prefer. And it's better if it's creamy. Do not get the crunchy. I'm going to put that in there. And this hummus can be served with apples, strawberries, graham crackers. Did I say apples? Apples. It's pretty much anything, any fruit that you like, it's good on it. Or just by itself. That's kind of the way I like it. All right. So you're going to put half a cup of peanut butter into the food processor. And then you're going to use vanilla extract. So I've got about 1.5 teaspoons. And a little bit of maple syrup. And remember, it's pure maple syrup. It's not pancake syrup. So this is usually found in the pancake syrup aisle, but it's usually on the top shelf. It comes in organic or just the store brand. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons. All right, I'm going to put my lid on. It's going to be a little noise here. So it's got a little dry, so what you do in that case, if that happens, you just give it a stir. And I'm going to pour a little bit more maple syrup in there. And sometimes if you just put a little bit more peanut butter in there too, so that will help it get smoother. Okay. All right, loud noise. And I'm going to stir it again just to make sure it's mixed really well. And to me, this is still a little dry, so I'm going to add a little bit more peanut butter. And you can just kind of tell when you start mixing this at the food processor or the blender. If you have a high-powered blender, it's fine to use that also for the mixture. A little bit of maple syrup. try this one more time. Okay. We're going to give this a stir. Looks really yummy. And what I did during this is I actually poured some more chocolate chips into it just to make it more chocolatey. Taste just to see. That's a good thing about cooking and creating your own recipes. You get to sample. So again, I think it needs a little bit more sweetness to it. So I'm going to add just a little more. Almond butter can be kind of, it's not as sweet as peanut butter. So it's not, it's kind of bitter at first. So you just kind of have to keep adjusting it to however sweet of tooth that you do have. Okay, that looks like it's done. So what I like to do is when I go somewhere, a lot of people think I'm kind of strange because I eat kind of different. I always like to make something like this to take to the dinner or events, and you just surround it with fresh fruit. This can actually be a little creamier than what we have it here. It's still good, it just, probably put a little bit too much chickpeas in it. So you can, instead of 2 cans, do like 1.5 cans, but this is still excellent. It's great on a graham cracker. It's one of my favorite ways to eat it. I'll do that. I'm going to sprinkle a few chocolate chips on top. I said a few. A whole lot. Okay, I'm going to put this on my plate. And then there's your plate. And here I've just taken some strawberries. I've cut an apple. And really that's only half an apple, and it looks pretty. And plus it's very good for you and it tastes good. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, the next one has a lot to do with tacos. And you're thinking, how can you make a taco sweet? So I'm going to show you. I love coconut, I love chocolate, and I love tacos. So first you're going to start with some taco shells. So you can get any taco shell you want. This is the only recipe that's healthy. It could be healthier, but this is one of them times that I might cheat just a little bit with this one. So you're going to take your taco, and I'm going to do 3. And my next star here is hazelnut butter, and this is chocolate hazelnut butter. So it's kind of like peanut butter. It's better than almond butter to me, so, and because it does taste a whole lot more like chocolate, because it is real chocolate, not the processed chocolate that we're all very used to. All right, so what I've done here is I have put some of the hazelnut chocolate butter in a plate, and then you're going to get some unsweetened coconut. And what we're going to do here is you're going to take and you're going to kind of paint the taco just around the edges. Like that. sometimes this hazelnut chocolate butter can be very, very, it wants to fight you sometimes. So just, you can warm it a little bit if you want to, because it's still really good. Just to stick on the end of the shell here. All right, so this is what your taco shell is going to look like. You're going to take your shell and you're going to dip it in the coconut to where it looks like this. It's so pretty. And these are great for parties too, or if you just really want to impress someone. And then for the center, what you're going to do, and this is something that I normally do not eat, but today is different. You take a you can use yogurt, you can use pudding. I don't recommend pudding, but like a coconut yogurt that's made with coconut milk, or an almond rice yogurt that's made with rice or almond milk. That's what I highly suggest you do. That way you're getting good probiotics. So this right here is very good for your gut. So if you have problems with IBS, even colitis, this will not hurt you. So you're going to take your yogurt of your choice, preferably one that's not flavored. If it is flavored, stick with vanilla maybe, because it's going to probably alter the taste of what you're going for. So you're going to get it pretty full there. Move this to the side. And by the way, this smells absolutely amazing. Then you're going to take, I'm going to set this in a coconut here. So what you're going to do for the topper, your filling is yogurt, and the top of it will be some fresh kiwi. And you're just going to cut it in strips and then chop it in little squares. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. Okay, then you're going to take a strawberry, and usually it's about half a strawberry per taco. So I'm just going to chop that really small, kind of a diced strawberry. Okay, set this in this bowl. Well, this is very, very pretty. This is even good at Christmas, or if you're having a dinner, because it's red and green and it's just beautiful. And it's also great for the summer, which is where we are right now. It's hot outside, so this is very, very refreshing. And then my favorite is red grapes. So you're just going to take a few grapes, put over to the side, and now we are going to fill it. So I'm putting my strawberries in. You'll see it. And then I'm going to put some kiwi. And if you want a bigger shell, you absolutely can use it. This is just the size I chose. And then a little grape here and there. And these are also great for breakfast. So if you want to go on vacation and you want to impress the people you're with, there's no cooking to it. You just dip and cut up your fruit, and looks like you've been super busy before everybody woke up. All right, now the cheap part. I never use this stuff because it is 100% fat, so you have to be very, very, just watch it, okay? All right. And what I did, and do not get low fat. Low fat is, it's usually loaded with sugar, more sugar than what this one is. That's just a normal whipped cream. And you can also get this in a rice or an almond whip. All right, I don't know if you can see that, but it's so pretty. And if you want to sprinkle a little bit more coconut on it, you can. So you have, looks like Christmas. So I'm going to put this over here. All right, I wipe my hands off. So that was another one of my favorites. The next recipe that I'm going to do is Almond Joy bites. I used to love Almond Joy. When I found out what it was really made with, and there's no nutrients in it, it's just pure sugar and unwanted fat, I thought, how can I make that where it tastes good, it's good for you, and it's easy to make? So, guess what? I figured out a way. I accidentally ran into a friend at the farmer's market, excuse me there, and she introduced me to this recipe that's actually hers. And with this recipe, you can tweak it. So if you like berries or even extra nuts, you can add extra nuts to it. But how I personally like it myself is you're going to start with some almonds. And these are raw almonds. Raw almonds just means nothing's been done to it. It has not been processed, so you're getting all the nutrients and the antioxidants that our body craves. So you're going to use, I usually use about half a bag, which is about 8 ounces. I'm going to pour that in there. All right, again, loud noise. So we're going to chop these so they're very small. So I want you to see this. So I don't know if you can see about how fine that I did the almonds. So you want it to be about that consistency. You can do it even smaller if you want, but to me, this is the perfect bite size that I really enjoy. So next we're going to use some dates, and I like the pitted dates. And these I actually bought in the produce department. Trying to figure out how to get this off. Somebody must be playing a trick on me. So I'm going to cut this off. I can't seem to get it. Could be dangerous. Okay, here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. So I've already used some of these for another recipe. So up here I have about, there's 7 dates, and you can use, when I use a whole bag of almonds, I do about 15 dates. So half of that would be about 8 dates, and remember, they have to be pitted. All right, and again, it's going to be a loud noise. Okay, let's show you this. You can see again the dates and the almonds mixed together. Then you're going to add your raw cacao we talked about earlier. So it's the superstar of chocolate, just remember that. So you're going to put about 3 tablespoons in here. You can put more if you like, just according to how well you like the chocolate taste. And then I'm going to add some coconut oil. So this is unrefined, and unrefined just simply means that it's not been processed, still has all the nutrients, and it's okay to use refined, but it's been heated, so you have loss of nutrient and antioxidants. And what the coconut oil does, if it's unrefined, whatever you're cooking is going to taste more coconutty. So if it's refined, it's kind of cooked the flavor out of the coconut oil, so you don't taste it as much. So just remember that if you're making a coconut cake, or this is going to taste like coconut. So I want to get the unrefined so I do get that coconut flavor. All right, maple syrup. And coconut. Just a little bit of unsweetened coconut. About half a cup. Okay, loud noise again. looking good. All right, as you can see, it's starting to clump, and that's what you want. You want it to clump, so you can either put it on a plate or just take it simply out of here. You're gonna roll it like so. Roll it in some coconut. Oops. So what I like to do is sometimes I will add fresh strawberries to this plate, or berries are very pretty on it too. And of course, I have to taste. Pretty good. So if you want to do more peanut butter, if you want it to taste like chocolate and peanut butter, you can do that too. Just add your favorite flavors, candy-wise, if you're trying to really watch your sugar. So like if you want peanut butter in it, make sure that it is a peanut butter that's healthy. You know, look at the fats in it, make sure the ingredients are real ingredients, not stuff that you can't pronounce. So why would you want to put something in your body that you can't even pronounce the word? You can pronounce chocolate, and you know what it is. So these, like I said, you can do them in little balls. You can put it in a cake pan and press it down, put it in the fridge, let it get hardened just a little bit, and then cut it into bars, if you prefer bars. Even after I do these little balls, I will take and put them in like a little Ziploc bag, and I'll put about 3 or 4 in each bag. That way I don't overeat. When I do eat them, they will give you energy. And they're great for, you want to go to the beach, you want to go hiking, they're great for a backpack, or just a day out in the town. That way you've got something to snack on, so you're not tempted by the stuff that's not good for you. So I'm going to make a few more here. So I hope you have enjoyed these recipes. They are, like I said, some of my favorite because they involve chocolate and peanut butter and strawberries. So all those colors together are so pretty, and just think of it as a rainbow, because your body loves all the colors. There is a reason that fruits and vegetables are different colors. Your body needs all those colors. Almost done here. I have made a mess, but a good mess. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but you can put a strawberry right in the middle. And just enjoy. So good. I hope you enjoyed the show today. It was a lot of fun for me. It was messy, but a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing you next time. Hope everyone has a fabulous day.